Hey, what's going on, guys? Dan with Two Dudes. Today, what are we going to be discussing? My goodness, seller fulfilled prime. All these people are talking about wanting to sell you a lifestyle. We're here to sell you a life.
Selling on Amazon has absolutely changed our lives.
So it's a portion of fulfilled by merchant, which is something, let's say for instance you had a warehouse and you had a whole entire set of processes and you were creating t-shirts out the wazoo and you wanted to provide those t-shirts to customers quicker. Seller Fulfilled Prime is Amazon's way of extending the Prime benefits of Prime users to you without using FBA. So how does that work in our world? Private label dropshipping, unless you have a US-based distributor and you're selling in the United States, or a UK-based distributor and selling in the UK, you know, something not international, you're probably not going to be able to take advantage of this. Or what you could do is you can order bulk from like DHgate or AliExpress or wherever you go through, doesn't really matter, or Alibaba, or a wholesale distributor, and then store them in your place and then ship them out as they come in. But you really can't do this in drop shipping because the product needs to be there in 2 days. So you could find yourself spending a fortune on shipping if you're trying to do this yourself. So the easiest way to do this is, oh, first off, how do you get it? Okay, so after some time of selling on Amazon, like being FBM, fulfilled by merchant, or private label dropshipping, Amazon will extend this benefit to you, and you can activate a trial that lasts, I think, 90 days or 120 days, whatever it is. And then within, you have to sell a certain amount of items to become actually approved to sell via Seller Fulfilled Prime. The easiest way to describe it is, in many ways, like I was saying before, is if you had the product yourself and you can guarantee that you can get that product to the customer in 2 days, you can absolutely take advantage of this. You have to use Amazon shipping. You have to purchase the labels from Amazon, apply those shipping labels to your packages and send those out. And it's difficult if you don't have a distribution channel. So if you're not leveraging another distribution channel, like if you're using as a wholesale distributor, you're using some wholesale distributor to distribute this stuff for you, they can guarantee they can get it to you in 2 days, or you have a discount with that distributor where like I've ordered enough and I qualify for 2-day shipping, you can use somebody else's distribution channel to provide Seller Fulfilled Prime. It really depends on who you're getting it from, who you're shipping it to. You have to be really, really careful with this though, because if you start butchering this up and the product doesn't get there in 2 days, you are not going to be able to do this. And in fact, it could really hurt you, not just as Seller Fulfilled Prime and not being able to do it anymore, but you can also lose your ability to sell on Amazon. So you got to be careful. You have to understand that, you know, Seller Fulfilled Prime, SFP, is nice to have, but it's not something that you're commonly going to use. And the only time you're really going to use it is if you own the product yourself, you're not drop shipping it, you have it with you, and you can get it to the customer in 2 days. Your shipping templates really come into this as well. You know, it's when you get the ability to sell SFP, Amazon will create different types of shipping templates for you, and you need to be able to agree to those shipping templates. So, meaning depending on where in the United States you're shipping to, let's say for instance in the continental United States, it's 2 days. So if you're selling in Philadelphia like we are, and you need to ship to Los Angeles, it needs to get there in 2 days. And shipping isn't cheap, you know, to get there in 2 days. Depending on what you're selling, how big it is, what it is, you know, that could cost an astronomical amount of money. In this case, we do recommend signing up for merchant accounts with UPS and FedEx and maybe possibly DHL if you plan on doing this, because that way you can get discounted shipping rates and you can get them to come pick the product up from you as many times as you want per day. You know, it's something to consider. But SFP is a wonderful added bonus and an added benefit, but you have to understand that it may not be feasible if you plan on drop shipping or you're sourcing products from other locations. If you can't access somebody else's distribution channel and make sure that that product can get there in 2 days, regardless of who orders it from anywhere in the continental United States, you're probably not going to want to do it. If you're in the UK and there's UK Prime, same deal. It's within the UK. Can you get it there in 2 days or whatever the requirement is? Canada, Mexico, wherever. In the United States, Hawaii and Atlanta are treated a little bit different. It is in 2 days. They don't expect the product to get received there in 2 days. I think it's a little bit longer. You know, so you just got to make sure you understand it before you just decide to jump into it. You know, you got to sell at least a certain amount too. You can't just get into it, only sell one and leave. Amazon has a trial period, and if you don't execute their requirements in that trial period, you can't get the SFP, the Seller Fulfilled Prime badge, and then you won't be able to, do it in the future if you had your own distribution channel. So yeah, it's like usually you're probably going to get this benefit 60 to 90 days after you're being a new seller, depending on what your metrics are, your metrics have to be crisp. I mean, really crisp. They won't give it to anybody. And if you do plan on doing it, make sure that you understand your distribution channel. You're not going to do this if you're drop shipping products. You're going to be doing this if you own the products or can get it from somebody local that can get it to the customer in a few days. And it needs to be guaranteed few days. No mishaps, no monkey business. That's the kind of stuff that you need to understand. So do not decide to get into it unless you understand what I just told you is something you can handle. So other than that, that's pretty much all it is for SFP. It's pretty cool. We did it once in a while, but we don't have our own distribution channel that we leverage anymore. So we decide to put that by the wayside. It doesn't provide us much of a benefit. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, again, you can always reach out to us. We're always available, willing to help you out, students or non-students alike. Like us on Facebook, join the Amazon Domination Crew group on Facebook. Start asking some questions, get to know who's in the group, get to know us. If you have any questions, you can DM us in there. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Check out our free content. Look at it. Follow us on Instagram. We're always dropping fresh and hot content. So if you guys have any questions at all, again, just feel free to reach out to us. We're here for you. So catch you guys later.